Now, I'm going to try my best to not make too many videos talking heavily on the topic of AI, and it has nothing to do with the fact that if AI takes over the military force, then I would be at the top of the hit list. Instead, it actually has everything to do with that. That's a very scary reality that we live in. For the last passing months, AI has been optimized or utilized to be a working part in every facet of our lives. Every website has their own AI bots. Students are using AI to cheat in schools. Teachers and professors are using AI to write lesson plans. Instagram accounts are being run by AI where they post AI videos and then all the comments are from other AI accounts, which is just an insane development that soon the internet will be dead. And worst of all, art and commercials are now being made by AI. Famously, Coca-Cola has put out AI art-driven commercials, and so have hundreds of other companies to cut corners in cost at the expense of, human beings. We are walking down this scary and spooky road here. If we were in a horror movie and there was an audience watching us, this would be the moment where they would be screaming at the TV about how stupid we are. And it seems to me like most people can actually hear those cries. However, it also seems to me that the ones who really need to hear it can't or are ignoring it. So I titled this video Art is Dead after the Bo Burnham song, a song that has nothing to do with the topic today besides the motif of greed and money. The burning symbol that is the root of all evil. Before Bo Burnham sings his song, he says, "This next song, honestly, it's not funny at all, but it helps me sleep at night." And that is this video. There are a number of ways the situation we find ourselves in now can find a conclusion. Today I have 3 outcomes that just help me sleep better at night. The first is the end of us all. As an aspiring writer, and even worse, an English major in college, I know firsthand how insane of a situation we are in. I know that AI is gunning for every job I could possibly want or care about. But I don't care. I say bring it on, you little bitch of an AI chat box. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think AI can ever be a good writer. But that's because I think good writing only means something because of human connection. The power of storytelling is far larger than any artificial intelligence. First, man created fire, then man created a story to tell around that fire. It is so deeply ingrained in our society because it has the ability to connect us all through stories. So with that being said, AI will never be able to write anything worth a damn. I would rather read a novel by a 5-year-old than any chat box. However, there is a chance that AI is the end of us all. The other day, my sweet mother was swooning over a video of 2 dogs meeting each other in a pound. She then proceeded to show me an AI Slop video, then said, and I quote, "I can't believe these things happen. That is so sweet." It was less sweet when I had to break the news that it didn't happen. So with this I say AI has already fooled the elderly and soon it will be the fool of us all. This means the end of us all. Eventually billionaires will just continue to slam slop down our throats and society will give way. Jobs will not just be lost, but will be a forgotten luxury. This will crash every industry, money will become irrelevant, and a few kings will stand above us all. Now you might say, how does this help you sleep at night? This one really doesn't help me sleep at night, except for the fact that no humans will be here to really watch this happen anyway. There will be a few elites and then a bunch of bots interacting with other bots. So it helps me sleep at night with the idea that I can't do anything about it. Number 2 is the plateau. This is one that actually does help me sleep at night, and this is a quick one. AI has hit its plateau, or at least it has a plateau. We find out that it is actually impossible for computers to gain real intelligence, and everything just kind of slows down. People use it for what it's used for now, but all concerns just fizzle out because it can't get any better. There's no reason to put $600 billion into an artificial force that can't create or do anything of substance. But that might be the situation we're in right now, and they're still putting $600 billion into it, so who really knows? The third way is actually what I think is the most realistic, and after hearing this, you might not like that stance, but I think it's the path that we're heading down. That is the complete disconnect between social and economic classes. When I scroll through Instagram, I'll come across a commercial that was made through AI, and all the comments are bashing it, calling it slop, calling it disgusting, talking about how the company has no integrity and could have just hired human beings. But yet, with all of this, that commercial was still made, released, and continued running. So there is already a disconnect. This disconnect is not going to get any better. This will drive a giant wedge through our society, and unless you are blind, it is clear that it has already started to happen. I say this helps me sleep at night because I believe in the abdominal spirit of man. I believe that money is not the root of happiness and that there is value in other aspects of life. Mainly, I believe that if the upper class wants to make fuck you money and flaunt around in their yachts, that the lower class will find a way to live. More importantly, the lower class will find a way to live meaningful lives. The upper class will make slop that is watched by other slop bots, and their money will just grow and circulate between them. The lower class, watching this disconnect and disgraceful way to live, will turn back to things that really matter in life. They'll go play catch with their kid, or read a book, watch a film, build a bookshelf, work with their hands. The lower class will not have a lot of money, but they will lie on their deathbeds proud of the life that they were able to conquer. So that helps me sleep at night. Bye.